Hey
Yeah.
everyone, Franco here.
Hey, and it's Maya. Hey, everyone.
So listen, we left you guys kind of hanging some weeks ago or so about what's coming down the pike. And I know that many of you have been reaching out to us or just been observant of some of the changes that we're doing. You notice that we are rebranding. So let me just tell you a little bit about what's going on. So as you guys remember, a while back, Maya and I got on and we said, look, we're going to start talking in a unified voice or field. And we kind of left it there, but I know that many of you resonated with that. We really wanted to give the experience of the community and what we're going to do next a new vibe, a new feeling that was really aligned with where we're going. So let me just explain again, because we're at the 1 year anniversary. Really, can you believe that, Maya? It's been a year since we started the community. In some ways,
I
it's
know.
long and doesn't, right? Um, yeah, I just actually thought of that now. So I'm having a moment here. So
Yeah.
anyway, during that time, Maya and I felt that it would be great to have this community that would sort of galvanize the students who were going through the courses. So we spent the last year playing around with different ways in which to create a sort of a social environment so that we would allow people to feel comfortable meeting other people. And what we did was is that we didn't really necessarily spend a whole lot of time in enhancing the experience of the curriculum, which was exactly the courses, which was exactly what we were trying to do to begin with. The community piece was supposed to just be sort of an add-on. We love that, and everybody has enjoyed that. However, what we're noticing now is that given where we're going with our project, which most of you understand is an AI project, and we're going to have much more information about that later. I do want to stress that we're not there yet with the AI piece, but where we're going with it is really going to require us to change a few things, especially on the energetic standpoint, which is why we're now calling the playground not the Divine Playground. We're calling it the MyMe Playground. So what we're trying to do is really focus on the experientialness, right? So like in school, whenever you learn a material and you have to take tests, written exams, but along the way, you start to really get more, let's say, challenged, or maybe you really desire to really get this material deeply. And so like at the university levels, we have these things called practicums. And those practicums are in two ways. They're either in labs, and they're not, it's not necessarily an or they actually require you to do stuff outside, right? So we're really focusing on the lab piece, but we're also going to bring that experience early on to the people who don't even know anything about our community, anything about the curriculum. And we're going to try to give them a taste for what that experience is going to be like as they're taking the courses, so that they have, in a sense, a way in which to kind of take that understanding and do something more with it while they're listening to the material. Okay, with that said, focus here is on the experiential piece. Focus here is on the embodiment piece.
Mm.
And to give you a little bit more of a flavor as to what we're going to do, we're going to actually explain it. So Maya, can you kind of just walk us through just a tiny bit of what that's going to be like?
Sure. Yeah. So, as part of this whole rebranding to MyMe, we also have renamed the courses. So, we are still offering the Way of the Inner Child online course. It's now called the Comprehensive Teachings. But in addition to that, we are excited to announce that we are going to be offering a course called the Way of the Inner Child Foundation course. So this is going to be a 1 day online live event that's going to introduce you to courses 1 through 5 of the Inner Child Teachings. And this course will be a really powerful bridge into the online teachings that you will be able to take after you do the intro course. We are also offering what Franco just spoke about, what we are calling the Embodiment Lab. We are calling this a live alchemy broadcast. And this
Mhm.
is where you transition from a student of the teachings to an active participant and able to embody the course material, because that is what we are finding. That's what we've seen this year, that students are taking the course, they're completing the course, and they are progressing in their remembrance, but they're not making that leap to the embodiment piece. And that's the piece that is the most important. Like, we just can't stop there with the remembrance. This is about taking your remembrance and applying it. This is where the practicum piece comes in that Franco has talked about. And we're super excited. We cannot wait to share more details with you guys about this.
So there you have it, guys. At this point, we're going to have a little bit more information and a couple more videos we're going to drip out here in the next week or two tops. And it'll give you more flavor about each one of those things and where we're moving, relatively speaking, to the MyMe experience. Until then, just sit back and look at the courses that we're now posting out there. Jump in. You won't regret it. It is going to be an experience of a lifetime.
Yeah, everything's out there, you guys. So if you have any questions at all, you know how to reach us. We're really excited. We can't wait to take this next step with you. So yay.
Yay for us. All right. Well, we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care,
Okay.
everybody. Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.